Hey, everybody. How you doing? I hope all is well. Today, I am live from my house. My friend here kind of pushed me into doing something that haven't been doing lately, but this is good. I'm glad she did it because I need to get up off my butt and do this, do some lives from my house. I have a nice house, and I don't ever use it for anything.
A very nice house.
Thank you. Um, I have an introduction, y'all. So hold on. I want to do my real introduction. Okay, let's see. So, first of all, welcome to Chat with Trina. Thank y'all for making the choice to click in. And I'm excited to introduce a woman who truly embodies resilience, passion, and entrepreneurship. Miss Natasha, is it Acheka or Acheka?
It's Natasha Acheka.
Acheka. So, okay. Because I was earlier, I think I got it right.
You were close.
I met Natasha years ago. We were both in the Zydeco community in the Twilight Zone. Okay. He was in Tower. Anyway, in the Zydeco community, that's the inside, y'all. So she's always been full of, like, every time you see Natasha, she always has the same little smile she had right now. Always. I don't think I've ever seen her sad, and she was, I didn't know it because she's always smiling. She has a boutique called Nice,
Boutique,
and it's named in honor of your late sister.
Nice.
And the creator of Wind Down Wednesdays. She's the co-creator.
I'm the creator. We started it back in during COVID. Times. Yes, when everybody was on lockdown. I was like, we couldn't go anywhere. We could not go anywhere. We couldn't do nothing. And so I had a couple of ladies that you were seeing on Facebook. Like, people were like really going through. We just talked about this phone.
And I have to take this. Tasha, hold on.
So I started my Wind Down Wednesday with the mindset of we need something to do. We need an outlet. And so just sitting back and watching, because at this point everybody's now on social media a whole lot. Now everybody's trying to teach themselves stuff, learn some different stuff. And we were getting very inventive. But at the same time, you saw depression taking over.
Absolutely.
Depression was taking over. Suicide was going crazy. You had those people that were at home with the abusive husband or abusive wife,
and
parents, and we needed an outlet. And so I said, well, let me start a Wind Down Wednesday page. And because I'm always so scared of like leaping out there, I'm scared of it all the time. I doubt myself, and so I was like, well, I'll just get 20 ladies.
Okay.
I said, I'm gonna start and I'll just get 20 ladies. It's just 20 ladies, join, and that'll be fine. And they joined, and they kept joining. And
don't you have like 500 some people on that page?
Until this day, we have 400 and like
and
70 or 480.
The page I have, I can't even get 200 on that. But I saw it yesterday. I said, oh my God, just 500 some people on here.
Yeah, and not all 500 into
right.
But we do things. People show up. Yeah. It's a safe. I call it our safe space.
Yes.
You can come on there, and if you're having a good day, you're having a bad day. Entrepreneurs, I tell people, go and post. It's not just my page. It's for.
Because I'll call her sometimes. I say, can I go live on your page? She say, it's our page.
Like, it's our page.
The other day I was on there. I just took over. I was like, yeah, let me go on, and I just took over that day. I was having a good day, and I was like, here we go.
I tell Bella the same thing, because Bella is my co-partner, so it's me and her, and we do the Wind Down Wednesday. And so I tell her, go on there. It's not just my page. Yeah. This is for everybody. And sometimes I'm just tired. I'm busy. Yeah. I might need to be cheered up. You just never know. So there are days that
since you said that, let's just talk about that before we even go into other stuff. I think that's something with us. I think we have it, like you and a lot of other friends have it like that. We be tired and we just got to keep going. But because we're so excited, energetic. Like today, I know you see my energy is off. Like
we both tired.
And no one thinks that because we always moving around.
Correct.
Nobody realizes that we need somebody to, because actually the group I have is Sisters in Motion. I've asked several times, can somebody just come on here? Because I was supposed to start doing because I do the morning post for everybody. Right. But on that page, I wanted someone to do an evening one. And I know everybody's tired too, but it's just no one can because they're used to just me.
Correct.
So we get tired. We love what we do, but your body will say
enough. And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't ever want to get to that point where I have to sit down.
Yes.
Where your body, is
where you
have to sit down. And so me and Bella, like, she has been a true blessing, a fresh breath of air.
Oh,
Like, cause she comes in and she is taking some of that
Yes.
away from me.
Yes.
You know, even in her shyness and her timidness. Like,
she's shy.
Which
Is that
funny.
the person that be on there with you?
Yes.
Yes.
Which
Okay.
she's not
Yes.
shy, but she picks and chooses when to be shy.
Me. I was telling that to my guy friend. I was telling him one day, I said, if I ever go, I said, I'm shy, don't look at me. I said, I am. I said, if I come like hang out with you and I don't know nobody, you're gonna see me just like this. I'm just not gonna be saying nothing. I'm really, really shy. But because even when I started doing live, I practiced. It was during COVID.
Yeah.
I had to practice a few times. I had to just go live. And then finally, now I'm comfortable. And still in certain spaces, I still be like,
kind of comfortable.
Because even when I do those red carpets, it takes me a minute to. And so I've been using actually Country Boy as my safety net. So I don't want him to come with me all the time. But sometimes, like I got invited to one that's coming up, and I'm scared. Like, what I'm gonna do? I need him to come. I always make it like I need help with my computer.
Right.
Come, because you need to do that. I don't know how to do that. But like today, you see, I set it up myself.
We're not gonna tell him.
We're not gonna tell him. He'll pop on here in a minute. But anyway, it's just so being entrepreneurs as women. I'm glad to hear that you feel that too. That other people think that we're not. They don't. Not on purpose and not in a bad way. They just never think we need the help
realize.
Because we're rolling and we're running. But yeah,
or you have that. I have a small family, but a big family, I guess. And so on top of my entrepreneurship, I full-time working.
Yes.
Full-time mom. Even though my kids are grown and out of the house, but if you're a mother, you already know you're still a mother. And then I have my Wind Down Wednesday page, and then I have the organization that I'm a part of.
Yes.
So it's like a lot. It's a lot. And then I still, in some point in there, want to have some me time.
Yes.
I want to.
But have you noticed that even when you have your me time, your alone time, people know you when you go out, so you really can't.
And you correct.
And you really be trying. Because I've gone to try to just go like on some Wednesday. I could probably go to Chicago and make it a little bit.
Yeah.
But people will tend to think you got an attitude because you're really just
trying
to hide out.
Yeah.
You're just trying to and so you really have to find a place that's off because then you get that, she's sometime. No, I just really want to come and just kind of.
Just sit. And I've actually been telling my girlfriends, I've been like, okay, I want to go on a girls trip. Right. I said, but this is not one of those, not that girls trip.
Yeah.
This is a girls trip. We're going to be quiet.
Yes, we're going to chill.
We're going to go eat.
Yes.
We're going to drink some stuff.
Yes.
We're going to sit and we're going to shh.
I love it. I saw a place yesterday.
I don't want to go yet.
I would go. Let me just say this too. This is another thing. When I was saying that people think because we're always busy that we never get tired or whatever. We love running around like we're crazy. But for me, and it's been even when I was in the swing out community, I didn't get invited to go out of town and travel. That's why I don't travel.
Really?
I never have anybody to go with. Because so I asked somebody, I think nobody ever invites me, and they were saying, we always think you already going to be there. So we used to go out of town for swing out.
They looking for you to be there already.
And I would say, well, nobody invited me. I didn't have anybody to go with. Well, Trina, we just automatically think that you're going to be there. And even nowadays, they think you must be doing it. So please just ask me. Let me say no.
I was just telling y'all that Trina was into this, that, the dance version, into this, that, and the other. Yeah. So I am one of those people that if I go, I just think she's already going to be there.
It took a minute for me to realize I see that. And so now I just tell people when they say it or think, just ask me.
Just ask.
Because I'll be right here. And I don't my new world, it's on my vision board too, that I gotta finish, that I really want to travel, which is why, I've had to look at different people that I'm attracted to, whatever, because I'm gonna need you to have a dime or two.
Please and thank you.
Because I want us both to be able to travel, and you have money, I have money. We don't have to be rich. We just gotta be able to put our pennies together and roll.
Drinks, and I want to be able to eat.
And when I want to go out to eat, I don't want you to say you gotta go check your account. And that's no offense to anybody. Nobody. No. It's just
at this age. At this age. Because I'm almost 50.
I'm 55. I'm the double nickel.
I'm 48, and it's just like at this age.
And I love all everybody.
Everybody.
But everybody just not for
everybody. We up in here with y'all.
But everybody just not for me. We can be cool.
Very cool.
And I don't even mind buying you a drink when we go somewhere. But not for my man.
And people, have to be. I tell people I have different boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody understands it, and some people even give me a hard time about it. But I have different sections of boxes in my life,
Okay.
and I don't mix them. So I have different sections of friends.
Okay.
I have different.
Oh, you mean like you have a friend for this and a friend?
I have like literally like I have a mindset or. Turn it on, turn it off.
Okay.
I can be this way in this area with this section of friends right here.
Uh-huh.
Then I can be this way in this area with this section of friends right here.
Yeah.
But then I want to be sometimes just by myself in this section right here, where if you're not those friends that know me and these other, you will think I'm being a certain type of way, and it's like I'm really
just want
not.
to sit down.
Yeah, I just need a moment. I'm telling you.
And even me in this new space that I'm in, I just enjoy being with him at his house, and they're just chilling. We just
she
chilling.
New love, y'all. She got new love.
But we just be chilling, and it's people think I just want to stay running around. And I don't. Now, even when I was within the community and dating someone in that arena, it was exciting and fun. And everybody know this person, so he wasn't always the nicest person in the world. But I didn't pay attention to that because we was running every weekend. We was going at somebody's thing, and so we are the best of friends. But that's what we were meant to be. But at that time, you'd be blind because you just
that's that Twilight Zone. That Twilight Zone. We was living in it together.
Oh yeah. That's what we were talking about. Yeah,
in that Twilight.
But it was so much fun.
It was
the action and the excitement. You couldn't really see through
all the twilight.
Well, we are out the twilight. We are out the twilight.
We see the light
we deserve.
over here.
We see the light. We know we deserve, and we know our value. And even for work, Natasha, that I know my value at work. You're not going to treat me any kind of way. When I was young, you're not going to talk to me crazy. You're just not. You're just not. And then the sad part about it is I was telling someone this other day, in business and whatever, you become the B word. You become a bitch.
And not even trying.
Not trying to.
I just don't want to do that.
And you're not gonna talk. That's the biggest thing for me right now in my life. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
With it. Like at certain when do we come of age? I've reached it. I'm here. I'm here today. I'm of that age.
Yeah.
Where
And Alexa, I went to this late girl invited me to her pop up. It was some event she had called Heels. Something. Anyway, she has this event. She had an event Saturday. She invited me, and I had a meeting that morning. But our weather major had a car accident. She's good. And so we didn't have a meeting. so she's fine. She's fine. So I said, "Well, I'll come to your thing since I don't have this to do." So I went, and she said, "Oh yeah, good. I want you to come because I want you to be on the panel."
I thought I was just.
Look, I had my little this little thing to go take some pictures. I was like, "Oh yeah, stay ready. So you have to get ready."
You have to get ready.
So I said, "Okay, cool." And the space was very comfortable. Like I told you, when I have this time where I'm shy, I did not have that. So I went, sat on the panel, and then I was kind of cute. When you're cute and you're feeling it, I felt that way. So I was like,
and then makeup be just right.
And my makeup was
right.
Exactly. So I got there, and one question she asked me, and then we'll move on to that, was how do you maneuver in this space of a male-dominated business? Because it's nightlife entertainment. And it was a tough question because I was saying a few things, but then at the end, it's like, I haven't conquered that yet.
Right.
Because it's tough. It's tough. And I'm saying that to say because men still are the same. They still look at you like you don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. A person recently, and I got on me, and we're going to get to you.
No, but this is entrepreneurship.
He tried to charge me an extreme amount of money. And I said to myself, he must forgot that I work with club owners. So I know what they pay you.
And you've been doing this for a very long time.
I was trained by the best, Mr. Muhammad Tito alone.
Yeah.
I am not a dummy.
Yeah.
I may look like it. And then they just would think women don't know. When you spit the numbers out in my mind, I'm like, I'm glad that I'm sitting in front of him because I gotta fix my face, whatever. But those kinds of things, and it used to hurt my feelings, but now it pisses me off.
Right.
Because now you're playing me for stupid. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. And so and that person, I was able to just say, okay, cool. Well, we guess you won't be going.
Right.
I had a person last year, a guitarist, said, well, I want to go, but I need a full balcony paid for myself, and you want to get paid. Sir, and you know what I said? I'm so sorry you won't be going. Then you're the bitch.
Right. And you don't want and you don't want to be.
So when she asked me that, what I said was, it's hard. I like to keep it cute and classy.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you have to step out of that and treat them like they are. Which
for people to understand you and to take you serious, which is sad.
They may call you the bitch or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're gonna respect you. And I asked Miss Lala, who used to own Diallo. People don't play with Miss Lala. People don't go around telling Miss Lala, oh, she did me, because Miss Lala gonna find out this world is small.
Right.
Miss Lala didn't play with you like that, and it's it's another club owner.
I've met her
These
once.
old, and she looked like she don't play.
Yeah.
She don't play.
She's very nice, but she looks
very nice.
Mean.
And I love, and she's like, and she'll tell you, but I love her to death, but I strive to be somebody like her. That makes me think that's something.
They don't play with her.
They don't play with her because they respect her, and that what Trina said this to me, they would never, ever, because she would probably tell them to come back and let me tell you again. I'll tell you, say why I said it before. So let's get down to tell us about Nice Boutique.
Nice Boutique.
Wait a minute, let me tell y'all. Natasha has been on the show before. But we decided to do, we've been saying, 2 years now, we're going to do a repeat? It's been a minute. So I'm excited to have her back on so we can go through this. Y'all make sure y'all share, tell other people, blah, 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 blah.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff. So tell us about Nice Boutique. What inspired you to start it, and how does it honor your sister's legacy?
So Nice Boutique, I'm the oldest of four children, 3 girls and 1 boy. And my middle sister, Naisha, was diagnosed with colon cancer. And because that time frame was very crazy, it's very, very dark. So I can't remember exactly, the year and stuff like that. But when she was diagnosed with cancer, and I was at work. At that time, I was working for Life Gift. So I was doing all the flying around. And they called me. They called me while I was at work and was like, Tasha, you need to get to the hospital. It's like, okay. So I get there, and I walk in. First thing they say, and I don't even remember who says it, but Aisha's in the bed and her husband is sitting next to her. It's the whole family. I'm literally the last person they get there. And somebody blurts out she has stage 4 colon cancer. And my face, because I work in the medical field, I knew what it meant. I knew what it meant from when they said it. And my face showed. And I could not put that card fixed. I could not. And so when they saw my face, it scared them. And so, of course, she fought the good fight. My sister fought.
How long did she?
She fought for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
She fought for 3 years. And I tell people cancer literally had to take over her body. It started in her colon. It went to her liver. And then towards the end, when she was towards the end, she ended up looking. My sister, she's really petite. She's like your size, actually. She was like your size, a little bit taller, so it made her a little bit slimmer. Right. And so she had a belly to where she literally looked like she was 9 months pregnant.
Wow. And that was the cancer?
And that was the cancer. She had, so the cancer literally had to take over her body before she ended up going on home with Jesus. And so after she passed away, I was not okay because I took care of her. Me and her husband, we took care of her. Took care of her to like the very end. And my mom, everybody did too. But I mean, like just there. Like I was getting off work, getting off the plane, and I was driving there. Like sleep was nowhere to be found. I was there. And so when she passed away, I struggled. I went through depression. 365 days. I cried every day. 365 days. And
were you in counseling, if you mind me asking?
I was in counseling for a little. I think I did do counseling, but I can't remember if I did it during that process or after. I'm telling you, that time was so crazy.
You don't know until you know.
Until you know, correct. But I did do counseling, and even with that. I remember talking to her, and I remember somebody, my Life Gift. I had went through them, And so I was talking because at this point I'm losing weight. I'm going through it, and so the counselor, I was not really even open to it so much because I didn't want the questions.
Exactly.
It's like I don't want you to ask 1,000 questions. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
One night I'd lost it. I had lost it. I literally could not stop crying. I could not. I was in the garage. I was stuck in my garage.
Wow.
Could not stop crying, and it was late at night. I don't remember what time, but I remember it was late at night, and I called that lady. I can't remember my counselor's name. I called her. She answered. And I promise you, it had to be like 10, 11.
Yeah.
It was late at night.
Yeah.
It was late at night. I called her and she answered, and I was a mess. And that lady sat on the phone for hours with me that night. Hours.
That was really nice.
And I stayed in the garage the entire time. And she didn't. And I remember she didn't talk. She didn't talk.
Listened.
She just. And I don't even remember talking. I think I literally just cried. From what I remember, it was just a very good time.
Right.
But after my 365, my significant other at the time was like, "Okay, so what are you gonna do? You've cried. You know, we've done now we need you to come out.
Yes.
We need you to be okay."
Yes.
And I was like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do."
Yeah.
And so he came up with a boutique because my sister was like, even though we're Nigerian, we are Nigerian, but she was like the Jamaican. You know, they have 20 jobs.
Yeah.
The joke of the
so
20 jobs. She had a entrepreneur job all over the place. She was always into something.
Okay.
And so he was like, start that. And so voila. Nice Boutique. That's how that came with that.
And she was Naisha.
And her name was Naisha.
Oh,
Naisha
wow. I
Acheka.
love that. Wow. You never told me the full story, so that was good to hear.
Yeah, I was actually getting ready. I was tearing up, so I was trying to rush on through. And I'm going to wrap it on up.
You know, I was telling someone the other day, it feels good when you can talk about it and not just bust out. So I went and had blood work today. I was telling my sister, well, my dad had in September, so in October I went and had blood work. And I don't have, girl, give me the needle, give me my shot, whatever. I'm good. But my daddy, let me tell you, so that man, before you can get there with the needle, he told me, ooh, you know, he don't like needles already. So when I told him I wanted to get some blood work and he was gone, I just saw the needle and bust out crying. And I had to tell the lady, I am so sorry, but I am not scared of needles. But it was Kelsey Seaball. And I was actually telling them when I went today, I don't think, and I even wrote in how nice they were to me. And because first I cried because I was walking down the hallway and just remember being in the hospital for him all the time. And I felt it and I just crumbled. Then it was so crazy, but anyway, it feels good. Like, I'm sure you feel better when you can talk about it before.
Because it took a while. It took a
grief
very long time.
Oh gosh.
Man.
Yeah, and I think I don't know if I tell you, I'm trying to write a book about how people can help you when you don't know what to do with somebody that's in grief. And I think I want to call it, you don't know until you know. Because you don't know
until you
know. I've had so many people that have had grief, and I got it, but I didn't get it.
Yeah,
Tasha,
I tell people, I said, and this is something I used to say all the time, but now I can say it with conviction. Like, your trial is not your trial. Your tribulation is not your tribulation. This is for something for you to be able to help the next person.
Yes.
That's always been my saying.
I love
always.
That.
And when I went through that, I forgot that. And then, and like at that point, I was literally circling in the black hole. It was taking everything in me to not. I was kicking my legs in the black hole. I was looking in the black hole. It was taking everything in me not to jump on in the black hole.
Yeah.
But towards the end, I started. It could have even been after the 365. I began to realize everything. This was not for me. Yes, there was a lesson there for me to learn. Yes. You know, I'm a different person now. Yes, I'm stronger, this, that, and the other. But I firmly believe there's going to be another time that I am going to have to recall my moment.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to relive this moment to help somebody else. And so, and that was the end point of me being able to be like,
awesome.
I'm okay. I'm going to be okay.
And I love it when you get to that part about being okay, because you don't know till you know. So entrepreneurship is not easy. Not easy. People think it is. And I love seeing it when they come try to do what you do, or they talk about what you do. Oh, anybody can do this. Okay, well, go on, try it. Go, you free to do it, man.
Please, I will serve you the table and chair for you to sit down.
There you go. Please. What are some of the biggest challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them? Let's do two of them.
Support. So, they start off, and I appreciate. Listen, don't take this the wrong way. Don't stop supporting your girl. If you have supported me ever in anything that I've done, I am so humbled and appreciative, and I really try to make myself guilty and cognate of making sure that I let people know I do appreciate.
Yes.
But when you are like really in the hustle, you are your biggest supporter. You are your biggest supporter. You are your biggest cheerleader. You're your biggest supporter. Hey, Danae. Hey, Tawana. You're your biggest supporter. You are that person. And it's like, and then when you have the dream, when you have the vision, when you have the vision, and then you're trying to drag people onto your vision, it's like, man, support. The support is it's either there or it's not.
I'm sorry, I was trying to get us on.
No, you good. We trying to make sure y'all can see us.
What you're saying too is that we do have to believe in us first, because if we don't believe in us, then what? Nobody else is gonna believe in it. And then tough. What do you do? And then the expectations of us thinking that our biggest customers are gonna be our family, friends, and that's not always true.
That was gonna be my second. Mm-hmm. She told me to give you two. So some support, and then my other one was like a piggyback, expecting the family and friends to support you, being scared to venture out to new people.
Yes.
So now I'm at a point where I'm like, I love my people. I love my family. I love my friends. Y'all know dang well.
Y'all know.
So don't be mad at me when you see me over there in the corner. But so I've learned to actually just be comfortable, get okay with venturing out, and knowing that I offer something.
Yes.
And I come with good intentions, and I come with a good heart, and I come with a good spirit. I'm just not out here just like
right. And then the thing about it is too, when you say that, I'm sure you're talking about the same thing, that you're not just talking about making money. We all want to make money, but we have a passion and a reason and a vision for doing so. Correct. Yeah.
Correct. So and when if you don't know about Nice Boutique, you think, you just opened a boutique.
Right.
Oh, you're just selling clothes. But when you go on the website, it tells you the story of why. And then if you sit down with me and ask me, I'll tell you the story why. I have some tissue ready sometimes. But, I'll tell you the story why. So it's not just right. You got to remember your why. Right. That's something else.
That's the biggest thing. Remembering your why. And going back to your why, and your why can change a little bit. My co-host, the Louisiana Country Boy, that is what his big thing. What is your why? Like, what is your why? Because you have to have that.
You have to have that. And it's okay if it changes. Some people are hard on themselves when it changes. I mean, you get older.
Yeah. And I reinvent myself. I think about Madonna. Madonna has reinvented herself when she thought she needed to reinvent herself. And I do the same thing. Just like So You Want to Dance was a dance promotion company. Then it went to a little bit of live music. Now, hell, I'm president of a whole festival. Like I don't mind reinventing. And if the people don't follow, we can get some new people. Now that's also what has learned. I was dependent on one little group of people and said, why do you keep trying to just only deal with this? Because it's time to move. And that is God telling you, I got so much more for you, but you keep staying over here. And I went to church. I keep telling this story. I went to Fallbrook Church, and for New Year's Eve, and it already stuff was confirmed or whatever about different things, but it said move forward. It was confirmation because he said, because I had to start saying you got to pray for what you want, like pray for your business. Should I continue this business? Should I give this festival? Should I try this?
Yes.
And you can do that. But when you do it, you got to go on and move. When he said yes, you can't just keep asking and saying prayer. And that's it. And I said, oh my God, this is confirmation. I've got to do this. Yeah. So yes.
That's the best. And that's the best, like, sign, like the signature on it when you get that confirmation.
Yes.
Because that's something else. Y'all, you want to start something? I mean, I'm not pushing religion on you, but you believe in a higher power. You have to not only believe in yourself, you gotta get on the knees and pray. You gotta ask, and it shall be given unto you. Believe.
And ask, is this the direction you want me to go? If it's not, show me that it's not.
Show me it's not.
Even in relationships, I have learned that even with this thing that's happening in my life, is like, because I think this is it. Girl, can you please show me and make sure you show me some signs that it's not?
You is speaking to the choir. Yes. I just had that conversation with my girlfriend.
Really?
Because I swear, Trina, and not to even get off subject, no. But that has been I came into January 2025 saying, okay, so I joined church last year. Right. I'm a pastor's kid, so I was raised in church. I took a little break or whatever. Right. Judge me not.
Yeah.
But but I got me a church home last year, and so I was on the walk trying to do different things. Went into 2025 this year, and I was like, I'm praying about everything. I don't care what it is. I'm praying about everything. And baby, when I say it is so funny, guys have come to me, different gentlemen, and I'm thinking like you, like, man, this might be the one. And I have girlfriends. I feel like, okay, I think this, okay. And I get on them knees and pray. And when I say them folk be disappearing, baby, they be falling off. Yeah, I got sick and in the ER. I say, see, went up there lying and playing with guys with children of God. Stop playing with these baby. You don't know what I'm up here praying about. But that is like real life.
It is real life.
Pray about everything. I can't, baby. I
told you me and I can't call her name right now, but we were talking about how for us we wanted to work. First of all, I don't feel like getting to know nobody else that long. It takes too long to get to that. Then in the 6 months here, we got to start all over with somebody else. I don't want to do that part.
I don't
want to do that.
Touch them, Jesus.
So let me just after a while I said, I'm good. I had some things going on, nothing serious, but and I was doing that. I kept saying, I'll just do this. I mean, I know what this is gonna do. I'll just roll with this. Then finally, when I did that, something happened, and I let it take its course. But again, when I started saying, "Oh, I like this person. This is it. I like this person." I said, "Wait a minute,
Father God,
I need to pray
that
about it.
Like,
please
for real.
Please show me if this is not." And I got nothing. I got the person continuing to do what I asked.
And that's amazing, because that's when you know.
That's when you know that you know that you know.
That's when you know that you know. That's that new love.
I ain't mad at it. I guess I should use the word love. I guess I should use that.
She got that new date.
It's a real like. I really, really like to where I'm smiling. See, I wasn't smiling when you got here. I wasn't smiling when you got here.
Look at that smile. She's smiling over here like me.
I don't even have. I'm not white, but I'm probably blushing. But he's the real deal. I like him. What are the biggest? So the biggest, entrepreneurship support, I would say, is huge, and I don't understand it. We were talking before we went on live that, like, my daughter, she got all these orders stuff in, but then people forgot and went back to Walmart, went back to Amazon. And even when I posted, I say, she's like Amazon, it gets delivered to your house 1 or 2 days. Mm-hmm. Or like you with the boutique. People bought some things, but then you don't hear from them anymore. Like, they forget. So I think for us, taking accountability of what we can do is we're going to just post more. We're going to talk more. We're going to be on, and then I'm going to tell y'all what y'all got to do. Because we just took our accountability, but what we got to do better. But what y'all got to do better is think about how all these companies have been quick to take away DEI, roll back from DEI. They just roll like quick. They didn't think about it. Target, one of my favorite places. I got a whole Target credit card, but I haven't been in a long, long time. And I'm not. What I don't do, so I don't be lying. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna go back. Right. What I do say, I won't be spending as much money there. Like, I don't go there all the time like I used to. But they were very quick, and then they also were very quick when they had. I don't know if you remember, they would have the LGBTQ. They had all that the rainbow type stuff in the front, and someone said something, and they moved it like boom, and it was like, okay, so now I see where y'all coming from. So anyway, my point is, you see that, you see Walmart, you see all these things. So that means you got all these businesses that she mentioned. A lot of us started doing COVID. Mm-hmm. Business, we got the same stuff that they have. My daughter has the same topic, the same stuff that's listed in Target. She has it on her website.
I bought a rug from your daughter. We were talking about it's
my sister.
My sister. Was that your sister?
My sister. Yeah.
Okay, Black owned.
A creative mood, just by Trina.
She beautiful. Mm-hmm. Last, it's my aunt. Gave it to my aunt for holidays. Mm-hmm. Texans fan. Mm-hmm. But it was 4 or 5.
Yeah.
When we walk on that thing, but you get quality. I mean, you get things from entrepreneurs. You get things that you're not going to get in the big.
Exactly, and they're going to care. That's what I think I like about it. Yes, just like you have your business, so it's care. You're not going to do anything to not respect your sister's memory. So it's gonna be great. My daughter's sister does this hug in a bag every month. She gives someone that's suffering with cancer or going through cancer. It's a hug in a bag, and she calls it, everything in here is created by love, because it's come from her friend having died of breast cancer. One survived, one passed away, young women too. So we just gotta do that kind of stuff, and we gotta support. And us as entrepreneurs, we've got to get out there and start getting it.
Yeah,
We
I
gotta
was
do
just
more.
on my. Yeah, Bella
Yeah.
was just on me.
Yeah, we got to do that. Balancing business and a full-time job is not a small feat.
It is not.
How do you manage both without feeling overwhelmed?
Well, I'm actually lucky to. I work from home,
Okay.
so that I feel like that's my saving grace.
Yeah.
Because I work from home, and I'm not that work from home where you have to sit at the computer the entire time.
Oh.
No, I work from home, and like I can get up and I can move around.
Yeah.
So the balance isn't bad. I think my biggest struggle is making sure that I get enough sleep because I work night shift. So, well, at first I was doing 24s. We working 24s.
Oh.
But now we've changed, and so now I work night shift. So
that's cool to do night shift at home.
Yeah, and I love it. I mean, I love it, but it's the day walkers. That's what I call y'all. Mm-hmm. You day walkers.
We keeping you up.
Yeah, so y'all don't let us sleep. Those of us that work at night,
the cutting the yard, yes.
The multiple texts,
yes.
Phone calls. But I said,
I know you at work.
I'm at 3 a.m. I'm gonna be on it.
I'm gonna call you.
I'm gonna start a whole. And then when you don't reply to my text, I'm gonna call and wait. What are you doing?
Yes. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yes.
So that will be
so funny.
But it is funny, but it's so true. And like today was a prime example. Like today, I haven't had any sleep. And so when Trina was saying like we get tired and like we are both like exhausted, we're feeding off of the little energy that each of us have.
When the camera came on, it's like gotta do what you gotta do. What Johnny B saying is do what it do, make it do what it do.
Make it do what it do. Oh, Johnny B, make it do what it do. Like literally. So that I think that's my biggest thing is just being able to get enough sleep and having your family and friends realize that I do need sleep. Because
when you go to work, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, they are on the weekends. Everybody's up and running around, and I'm trying to sleep because I just worked a 12-hour shift. But so that's
I can see that. I can definitely see that. That's me too. Because my family is one that, especially my sister and my mom, if I don't answer the phone,
them be the ones.
They gonna call. If I don't answer the text, they'll call. Well, why you haven't texted me? You must be ignoring me. Some days I just don't want to talk to people. And I don't know if you have this, but I've had times where I'm not in a great mood and I answer that phone and it comes across. Then they're mad because you have attitude. But if I don't answer, you're going to be calling me. You're going to be mad because I ain't answered the phone. But so that's...
And see, my job, and what I try to convey to people is my job. 98% of my job is this phone. So I can show Trina like just my shift from last night from 12-hour shift. I have 20 text messages.
So and
out of 20, the 20 text messages, maybe 6 of them are group text messages that include about 5 to 10 people in each. So all of this conversation, there's a lot of conversation. And then when I don't answer the text thread with work, I'm talking about work. Now they're calling.
Yes.
Now they're calling. So it's like, when I get off this phone,
you just want to, And sometimes they turn up, and as a mom, I think even my kids are grown. Well, more so when my kids are grown, I gotta have my phone on because I'm always like, if I turn it off,
if it's emergency,
something. Yes.
That's my son and my daughter was on my line. That son this morning, he was on my line. It's like, Trey, you know I just got off work, baby. You know this.
Yeah, and you don't want them not to call.
Correct. And you don't
so it's kind of I get it. That would be tough getting the rest.
But that's my hardest thing. And you have people say, Tasha, get rest. Well, when I'm on the rest, y'all are calling.
But you better not say that out.
This between me and you. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
I tell you, I can show Trina my phone, and she would be like.
So. You are hosting. No, we're gonna go back to the. Oh Lord, Your Wind Down Wednesday Facebook group. It is thriving. It is. I know for a while we kind of went down, and I kept putting on it, but I didn't know I was doing nothing special. But thank you for noticing that I was still posting.
Yes,
that, I'm that girl. I do like those starters top my paper, but I never would have thought I would have got it from you for that. I was like, that was nothing but okay. Cool. Yes, I love it. Somebody notices me.
Trina was keeping my page going when yes.
So and so the other day was the first time I like, because the stuff I was talking about was stuff because both of our groups have similarities. So it's like. I told my girls, you know what? Let's go ahead and tell this group too.
Yes.
But we talked about how you created it. Now, what do you hope it brings to women?
Peace, laughter. I call anytime that we get together. I always say this is a safe place, a safe space. Those two words mean the absolute world to me. A safe space.
Yes.
If I can't feel safe, I'm not going.
I want to be a part of it.
I'm not enjoying myself. I'm not going. Why would I put myself into something that I'm not safe in? So that's my hope. That's my desire. We've been going.
It's been some years now.
Years,
I haven't made it to the event, but I'm gonna make it to this next one.
But she sends money all the time. So she
do you know I had forgot I paid for the last event? I had paid it, so I do my part.
She sends money.
She paid her way.
She paid her way. So whenever she show up, she in there. But yeah, so it's like Bella jumped in January of last year. So originally I started with me and Natalie, and Natalie was like my comfort zone. She was my person to like push me. Yes. Because I was that timid person. So Natalie was my person to push me in. And once I got good and got comfortable, Natalie was able to step back. But then I went through a period of time where I was working so much and I was traveling.
And then you went to California.
Correct. I was and so definitely wasn't able to wind down and things of that nature. That was out of the question. Right. And so last year, Bella came along and she was so sweet. She was like, is it okay if I kind of just, I would love to just, do you mind if I just, and I was like, girl, come on.
And that, I definitely know that she said that because she said it to me. I said, would you mind if I go in a live on your thing? She said, girl, if you don't go on that page, and it's our page.
I'm telling you. So Bella came along and she literally brought, and I tell her this, I believe in giving people their flowers while they're alive, not while you dead.
Exactly.
So I tell her this on a constant basis. She was the CPR. She was she was the machine. She was there and brought us back to life. And we have literally been going. We've had an event
doing some good stuff
every month since September of last year.
Awesome.
We were going. Now we did we had something January, February, then we kind of like revamped and got it together. But we started September. We've had an event every month since September. And we have one coming up. Actually,
the line dance one.
My line dance.
That was going to be the next question. Is can you share us about the line dance event and what made you want to bring the community together in this way with line dancing?
Well, originally I did. So I'm Zydeco.
Right.
I love Zydeco.
Right.
The organization I'm a part of there, it's called Destiny of Light. So we are Eastern Stars, and so 2 years ago, as a fundraiser, we had a Zydeco class.
Okay.
And it was a big hit. It was a big success. We had 25 people show up. Cool. We did food. We did drinks. The instructor was Arthur Corbin. Excellent instructor. Really good at what he does. It was a fun event. And so people walked away and they were like, when you doing it again? When you doing it again? When you doing something again? Well, we weren't able to really get it up and going with my organization again. So what I did was I said, well, let me go and bring it over to Wind Down Wednesday because ladies on here, I do a lot of Zydeco posting, dance posting, hanging out. So we're always doing something. And so I had at one of the events, but every event I have cue cards. And it's a moment for them to tell me, what do you want?
Oh, I like that.
What are you looking for from Wind Down Wednesday? What is your reasoning? And so I had a few ladies, do a Zydeco class. And I was like, okay. Say less. That was easy.
Right. That's a real easy one.
Piece of cake. That's all you want to do. So we have that going this Sunday. This, me and Bella hosting Zydeco class at ASLD with Mr. Ron and Mr. Reggie. Yes. The flyer, we have posted the flyer in my Wind Down Wednesday page, but I believe Trina has it as well and has been posting as well. So y'all come out. You don't need a partner. It's BYOB.
But what's the line dancing part in? It's going to be half and half, or the teachers?
We're going to do half and half. We're going to do half and half. So half Zydeco, half line dancing because And some people was like, really don't want to do the Zydeco. I just want to do line dance part. Okay, cool, whatever.
We'll cover everybody.
We'll cover everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be a little mingling afterwards and things of that nature. So that's what this class will be. This will be Zydeco. Now, the majority of the class will be a Zydeco class. But we did have some ladies ask for one line dance song. So we will do one or maybe two line dances, but this is a Zydeco class.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you said that. Okay, cool. I will make sure I emphasize that. I need to tell my mama because she been trying to.
Now, my organization, we are doing a just to throw that out there. We are doing a only line dance class. It's May 31st.
Make sure you send
May
me
31st. I will send you and I'll post. Now that is for my that's for Destiny of Light.
Okay.
That's our fundraiser.
Okay.
It's $25 per person. Yes, $25 per person. So that's if you want just line dancing.
Okay.
That will be in May 31st, and I'll make sure to post it.
I'm gonna be on the Cupid cruise, but it's okay.
Me and Trina cannot get our lives together, but we be trying to link up. I swear we trying.
But I need to do those wins. When y'all go out for wins, you need to tell me early, or either take some of those wins I've been doing.
I actually wanted to come. I was gonna pop up on you and surprise you at Chicago's Bar and Grill, and I feel
I'm not there on Wednesday.
Nah, that was just a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I was surprised.
Do you know someone came there? 2 people have come there looking for me, and I wasn't there that day. It's like of all the Sundays you came, and they'll come and be like, "I came to." I said, "You know, you can't pop up on me." But no, I want to give you some Wednesday ideas, but I want to, So,
and I would love
lots
to
of them
come
towards the third ward area because where they have the good Wednesday stuff. But when I see you, I'm like, how we missing each other on these things on Wednesday? You down here and I'm over here. Why we over here?
And
I'm over here and you over there?
Emancipation, I mean, over Emancipation sometimes. So
why are we down the street from each other and not with each other? I'm trying to figure that out. So
with me, Trina, and Bella, we about to Wednesdays. We about to get
y'all gonna see all three of us at one time in the same place. Because it'd be so hilarious to me. I'll be like, that girl just right across down the street, wherever.
And we both
and y'all be having a good time. And we both be live. Yeah. Well, where you at?
It's just a mess.
A whole mess. Who is a woman that you admire, past or present, and why?
A woman that I admire. That is so hard. Yes.
Let me help you first. Disclaimer: she likes a lot of them, and she believes in a lot of them, but she just gonna name.
I really do, and that's the problem because okay. So honestly, off the top of my head, when she said it, the first person came to mind was Mom.
Okay,
that was my first person. I was trying to think of somebody like deep down in there, but honestly, first person came to mind was my mother, and for many different reasons. But I think the biggest reason is her resilience and her strength.
I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
Late, we'll read them as soon as you finish. I just realized we were getting some.
Oh, everybody, hey y'all.
That's Louisiana Country Boy. His name is Donnie Lewis too.
Hey, Donnie, Country Boy. Nice to see you over there. But yeah, my mom, and because your mom, if you're a mother's, you're good with your mom. Your mom is your mom. Your mom is your ace cocoon. That's your first best friend. That's mama. But when she lost her husband, when she lost my dad, her husband, my stepdad, when she lost him, and then backdoored and lost my sister.
Oh.
Both of them died from cancer.
Oh, wow.
Both of them wanted to stay home. So this was us having to watch both of them. And you think that your mom is strong. I mean, you think because that's who raised you.
Yeah.
So hey, that's mama. But when you watch your mama bury her husband and then her child.
Yes.
And still gets up every morning. And it wasn't easy. She still, she still have her good and bad days. But to have to watch her get up every morning and push in spite of it all, in spite of whatever she was feeling, because she went through it. She was going through it. So my mom, and like today, she like strong. Not saying that she don't have days when she cried, when she missed or whatever, but she just moved into her own apartment. She's hanging out. She's trying to have a little life. Yes. So she's and I'm watching her, and it's honestly like watching your baby grow.
Right. And when you're proud of I'm so glad. And it helps you know that they're coming out of that. What I talked about earlier was a fall.
Correct. Like was that you how I said I dangled my feet dangled in the black hole. She kind of like dipped. She dropped in there. You know how you hold on and your feet. That was Mama. So she was like holding on. So she was in the black hole.
Yeah.
So just to watch her now in her present and
I love that.
and her strength.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay.
hey, Mom.
Love
my
that
girl.
for her. Love that for her. If you could have a conversation with someone who has passed away, who would it be and why?
Naisha,
Of course.
my sister.
So y'all can just talk about old time, what's going on here.
Man, I would. Let's see, Trina gonna make me cry. I told y'all that I didn't know what questions this girl was gonna ask me. I said this, and now she over here doing me dirty.
I'm doing her dirty.
Oh God,
It would be a lot to talk about, right?
It would be so much.
Did she have kids that she's left here?
Yes. So I'm Amy and Mama.
Okay.
She has twins, boy and girl, Brianna and Bobby. They are 23.
Really?
And then she has my niece Kelly, who is 10.
Okay. She'd be telling her what they're doing and.
Oh man, I would be so. Me and my sister, our conversation. So we always start every conversation. So now I'm gonna say, forgive this language.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell y'all how this is how we start every conversation. Bitch. I missed that conversation right
that
there.
That would be the first thing.
Like literally, that would be it. Like, bitch, where you been? I have so much to tell you. That would be it.
Wow.
And then I would just rattle off like a thousand things because I ran across something a month, maybe 2 months ago, which was hilarious. Like I said, my sister was always into entrepreneur and trying to find her place in the world. And years ago, she had called a family meeting. And I found the folder from this family meeting, and it was her wanting us to start a business together. I was the secretary. You know, she did all these little notes. Yes, I ran across that, and I was like,
oh, wow.
And now look, here we are.
Did you?
I cried.
I know.
And I saved it. I put the folder.
You gotta keep the folder. You gotta keep the folder. Yeah.
And I was like,
isn't it funny how little things just pop up out of the blue?
Because
and
I wasn't the one.
You see that stem like my grandmother liked Mr. Good bars.
Mm-hmm.
So and you know they're always in the store.
Right.
But sometimes that's what I go straight to. And I'll be like, oh, it's you.
It's
you. I haven't found the thing about my dad yet. But I haven't found the thing about my dad, but for my grandmother, like all the time. I walk in, like sometimes I go and I just go to the store. But there are days my body just walks. You know how how you've been drinking and your car drive you home.
Just drive you home.
Mine drive me right along that Mr. Club bar sometime. And I'll be like, okay, grandma. Hey, what's up?
That's what I really feel like, because I wasn't an entrepreneur. I was okay with working, going out there and making my money.
Yeah.
And
she was that person.
That was her. Oh, and so now here I am, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm doing it pretty good.
And it could have been some confirmation.
And that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I feel like that was the confirmation. Yeah. And then, but now I'm sitting up here and I'm like, she in heaven talking about. Now when I wanted to do it, because that would be her. Now when I wanted to do it, didn't want to do it.
Right. And when you had that day, she probably was like, I'm gonna need her to find this so she can get it together.
So she can get it
probably
together.
Is saying that
listen, yeah, I thought that was. And
now you gonna do it now that I ain't here.
Correct. It's like that's funny.
What advice would you give to women who want to start their own business but they feel hesitant to take the leap?
Oh God, do it. When I started Nice Boutique, I was petrified. But what I've realized with me is I'm always wanting to be accepted. And I was scared people would not accept me.
Yes.
So it wasn't I was scared. I wasn't scared of failure.
Yeah.
I wasn't scared of the money. I was scared that people wouldn't accept me. And until I got out of that, and I literally said, I started Nice Boutique at 11:59.
Wow.
At night, 11:59 at night.
Oh, wow.
December 31st. Matter of fact, going into New Year's. December 31st, because I said I was not going into the new year without my job, without it up and going. So in my head, 11:59, I kept my word. I started it before the new year.
Wow.
So at 11:59, I hit go.
Love it. Yeah. And that was a good way to start the new year. And so, when we talk about accepted, actually I talk to country boy about this all the time. Like, even in relationships,
Mm-hmm.
you're the chosen. I would always say I wasn't the chosen one. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so even in business, you think that are they going to choose to come to my event? Like,
Right.
And what's crazy too is when you do it, you have this feeling of what you said, but doesn't it feel good when you get to the part where you like the good part where you say,
I did it.
not only that, before you get there, it's like, you know what, this gonna happen. This gonna work.
Believe in yourself.
It's gonna be,
yeah.
Just believe and forget about all the outside noises you kind of have in your head about who gonna come, with only 5 people come, what about no tickets, I ain't gonna be.
Just breathe.
Right now, I don't have a dime in my name planning a festival because it's gonna happen because I prayed about it and it's gonna happen and I'm gonna make it happen. So doesn't that feel when we get to that point?
Yeah.
And it's like, and now sometimes I'll be like, are you crazy? What are you doing?
And sometimes it's like at the very end, like that last minute, like that last minute.
But it's just what you said earlier, like Nike, just do it.
Just do
now
it.
That don't work. But let me tell y'all something, math people. My teacher, and one of my algebra teachers in one of them grades in high school, said something really I always think is dumb for a teacher to say. Because she said it to me, I couldn't understand algebra. And I'm one of those people, I have to know the end result. Where am I trying to go? Right. And that's still to this day. Where are we going? And then I can go there. Even at work, I say, I hear you talking, sir, ma'am. But tell me the end result and let me get there on my own because I have a different type of brain. But anyway, she told me, well, don't be trying to figure out algebra. Just be like Nike and just do it. That was the worst thing you tell somebody. To me, now, I don't know. But I thought that was, anyway, it stays with me. So that's why I hesitate when I say it. So, but just do, you really have to step out. And that's even with, especially with this thing, and it was a vision. Mm-hmm. And when you were talking about it's hard to find support, do you find that it's hard because you got to find somebody that understands your vision and your purpose? And I say that because if you pull someone in who doesn't, but they see your prestige or they see, people, they may just want to join because of that. But they don't know they don't really get the vision.
I honestly feel like, well, what I've kind of adapted to, because even when I started Nice Boutique, I started Natalie, my comfort zone. She came to me, same as Bella did, and she was like, I wanted to ask you if I could be a part of Nice Boutique, if I could take, and she grabbed onto my vision. Yes. But when things, you have to know and be okay with knowing it's not, you're going to have to invest. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to invest, and you may not see that money right away. Yeah. And that's not for everybody. Right. It's not for everybody. I believe everything has a time and has a place. Mm-hmm. And so with that portion of it with hard. Somebody, I feel like my vision is my vision. Yeah. And if God doesn't really give you what He's gave me, then exactly. You either have to catch on or you don't. And I'm at a point now where if you're not catching on, I'm not going to drag you, but I am going to say get you some popcorn and get you a good seat because I don't want you to miss nothing. I want you to watch. I don't want you to miss it. That's why I'm going to be blocking people. Because I'm going to need you to see. I may not like you no more, but I'm going to need you to see what I'm doing. Yeah. Because that is true. And you're saying the same thing, like some of the things, it's hard to get people to believe, but let's just prime example, we can talk about my cruise, that you pay people, you're paying for someone's entire vacation, right? Right. To come on the ship, and then they're charging you like $1 billion in addition to that. And it's like, the reason why they are is because they can't see your vision. Mm-hmm. They can't see that this is going to go somewhere. So with the festival, thank God I found people that I'm able to say, look, first of all, I don't have no budget, but let's go with this. That part. But I do explain, hey, this is the vision for this to be this big thing. Like, and I found the people that ended up being on my show, they understand my vision. Right. And it's like, oh, we got you. And I said, because I'm not the type that if I have a vision and you start with me and you just charge me $1 today, that when I get a big vision that I'm going to go find somebody else. No, you're going to still be rolling. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm saying? Just like let's just say women, when it gets big, you have this big gala and we giving money back to cancer research. I'm going to remember those of you that started here and moved with me. Right. Does that make sense? Yeah. Those are the people I want on my team. Not that, oh, well, you didn't do this right or you made a mistake or you did. And it's even if started. That's the case, well, what bring me something with it. Don't just tell me, or they tell you how awful it was and they roll off. And then they go. Yeah.
So you know what? I'm like you. I like what you said. Please get some popcorn. Have a seat. And watch me roll.
Yeah.
Watch the movie.
Because it's gonna be a good movie.
It's gonna be a very good movie.
Very good.
So we think alike on that. It's just for me, that's what it's hard is to get everybody to. Everybody's not gonna have your vision.
Correct.
And you can't get mad at them for that. You know,
my feelings get hurt.
My feelings get hurt.
I don't get mad.
I won't tell you that point.
My feelings get hurt.
Since you said it, my feelings be hurt. Because my vision is a good vision.
It's a good vision, especially when you know that you know that you know. But that's when you just have to
let go.
Encourage yourself.
And it really is okay. And you do need people. I had a girlfriend, Danielle. If you saw her, if I remind you,
if I see her.
Yeah, Danielle will swing out. But that was when I had all my committees. Mm-hmm. She was the one that kept me together.
Okay.
Like on the day of, I'm just a nervous wreck, just stressed. It's just that's how it works, right? She started after the first year. She started the next year. You could not call me don't call Trina. Don't you call Trina. They had to call her. Don't you answer your phone. She took care because she knew she never took anything I said personally.
Right.
I could scream, holler, fuzz. Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do that. She knew she knew it was the stress of what I'm doing. And she was that thing that any event planner needs to be like, it's all right. Or you screaming and hollering, she could just sit there and say
that safety blanket.
Or she's praying. Let's pray. You know, now back then I wasn't on the journey, so it was like, what are we praying for? But okay. What's that gonna do? But all right. But see, all her praying got me to where I am today. But she was that. I think everybody needs that person that understands you. They don't take anything personal. Because there are times that you're going to literally lose it. And I used to lose it on the day of the event. And she was like,
you were so
from
mean.
not.
Bella be like, Tasha.
Yes.
Tasha.
Yes.
Because and I don't be ugly with it, but I get real rambly, and then I'm running and I'm like
it can come across like that because I'm talking fast. And so if I answer the phone to somebody and they ask me, I'm sorry, y'all. You know, back in school they say it ain't no dumb questions, but it is. I've learned that. I come on the phone like, why is she asking me? I gotta ask. I do got attitude, but it's not.
It's you. It's just
it's not at you. It's just I've got a lot going on, and you're calling.
You want it to be. You want it
and
to
you
be
want
successful.
To be perfect. You want to be successful. So you guys, and then when you're doing things, there's not. And people that aren't used to do that, they just see this. They see this. They just see this.
Right.
They're not seeing all these other things that you got to do. And you, even though you may have different committees, you're in charge of it all at the end of the day. At the end of the day, whose responsibility? Your name is on it. That's a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. You know, so even with knives, if you were to give the fashion show, at the end of the day, you got all your people that's gonna walk. You got their clothes. You still got to make sure their clothes are right.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if somebody fall and hurt themselves, ooh, Tasha did such and such.
She must have.
Yeah. She had that stage lopsided and the girl can fail. You know, you do think about the even things that go fall because that's what they do.
That's how they do.
But on the positive side of things, I don't know about you, but for me, after all of that's over, the fussing, fighting with people, whatever you got to do, especially with these musicians, you sit back and you see all these people, whatever it is your designs, whatever you see the fashion show in, you be like,
but see, I don't breathe until after.
That's what I mean.
Like right after. Oh, I'm hilarious.
But you do like looking at it happening. You're saying, like, I was a part of making this. Then at the end, you be like,
glass of wine, please.
Glass of wine. No, we need some harder.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what. No, I do get that.
And we gonna thank God. We gotta remember to always do that because I know I don't do it as often because I don't think it was again. I'm on the journey. Yeah. Now it's like, as a matter of fact, this morning about 10, I was like, oh God, I forgot to tell you. Thank you for waking me up this morning. I'm just like,
and he loves it, and we'll take it. Take it like that.
I was in the car, closing my. Oh, I'm so. Please forgive me. I forgot to tell you thank you for waking me up this morning. And then I always say, tell my daddy, hey, please tell my daddy hi. So we actually think alike. I think a lot of entrepreneurs do. But what I would like to see,
about it,
and I wish we all could come together or do us come together to be able to a support group almost.
Yes.
You know, that would be, which I see, even though everybody's not an entrepreneur on Wind Down or even Sisters in Motion, that's what it'd be good for too.
She got me thinking, y'all.
Okay, that's how those wheels get to tilting.
Maybe.
All right, we're gonna see what she coming up with That mine is working. Look at that glass of wine back there behind us that we should be drinking.
We should be.
Y'all
notice what's missing, right?
Oh,
Your girl left the wine on the kitchen counter. I did, but I got some other stuff, so I'm sorry. But I got some other stuff.
we gonna before we get, it was something else we were supposed to talk about tonight.
The candles.
The candles.
You see what
The candles. Let's while you getting the candles out, we're gonna read some of these.
Yes.
Oh, somebody had okay.
Oh, they was talking.
Let's see. Prayer doesn't just reveal others to us. Prayer reveals us to us.
Yes, it does.
Absolutely.
Yes, it does.
It said, yes, you must rest. My sister said hi. Donnie's waving or something. I can't see it. Hey, Mom. Ooh, my mom on here somewhere? I didn't know she was on here. And then he said, can I ask two
questions?
Yeah. Oh, why you ain't been asked the questions, Donnie?
And then the computer's so far away. So,
yeah. Because his
sorry.
show, he probably on his show by now. I think his show started at 8.
Oh,
it was 8:36 when he did that. So maybe he didn't have his show. Oh, his show starts at 9.
Donnie, come back and ask
if you
the
over here,
question.
Donnie, come and ask the question. You can
And
pop
we
in.
have, hey, Wallace for watching, Danae for watching. Thank
Hey,
y'all for
y'all.
joining
Thank
in.
y'all for jumping in.
My Wind Down Wednesday, y'all always, y'all be there. But usually they catch it like at the end after everything's done. And then I'll jump in and be like, I didn't know you were live.
I tell y'all what, Sisters in Motion and Wind Down Wednesday, we're going to have to collaborate on something.
Most definitely.
I think that
on a Wednesday night.
We could do it on a Wednesday night. We'll get to do it. We'll do it. It has to be like a happy hour time.
It does. Oh God, I love happy hour.
Yeah, it has to be a happy hour. And there's a new happy hour, but it's downtown.
Okay.
The one I showed you that had the pool. Did you see that one online? Oh, you didn't see it. It was so beautiful. It's downtown. It's close to 2016 Main, but it has a big pool. And the musician was playing around.
Were you at?
I was there. I did a live.
That was when you were at the door.
No,
not the one with you.
I bet you saw it. You just probably don't remember because everybody kept saying, "Where are you at?" It was really nice. It was
free. I've been watching your lives here lately, so I feel
you
like
probably saw that. I bet you saw it. Just forgot it. But it's right downtown. I didn't. And we did have the valet park because I didn't. The parking was sketch, like walking down the street, downtown.
I'll valet.
So let's look at these. Let's look at candles. I love candles, y'all. She didn't know that till today. She sees my whole house full of candles.
She has a lot. So adding on to
now, you come ask this question.
Oh, come on, ask your question.
Look at us open to the camera. No, out of support, I'll start with y'all. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Out of support, oh, that's so nice of you. There he goes down there. Okay. Are you coming in, dude? He's just sitting in this chair. Come on, ask your 2 questions. We're curious.
Oh, there you go. Hey, sir. Yeah,
He want to be professional.
Look, we got somebody that.
How y'all doing?
We great.
I was just sitting up here watching y'all, and I was gonna start my show as soon as y'all get finished. I'm glad y'all ain't got no wine, cause y'all be on to 12 o'clock.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We ain't seen each other in a while, so this has been a minute. We gotta catch up, and then we gotta talk business.
And look, and when she came here, I'm gonna let her tell you the truth. I did not look like I felt good, did I?
We was both looking crazy.
It was crazy.
Because we
like,
tired.
And even her, I was thinking, oh, she don't look excited. She ain't as jumping. I know I don't look excited. I had to go throw on some lipstick.
But for the record, I'm still showing up in my heels, y'all. I'm still Tasha.
I'm still in my socks.
And Trina's still Trina. Yes, sir. What you got?
What's your 2 questions?
I ain't got but 2 questions for you. How y'all doing? First and foremost, love the show. Love everything that's going on. Love the story. Love everything I hear. She stole one of my questions already. Y'all already introduced the why, but that's okay because Country Boy always got something in the bag. Now, first question.
But you heard me give you credit for it though, right?
Go to first question. I did. Thank you. I sure appreciate that. First question is this: in 100 years from now, downtown underneath City Hall, they're going to open up a time capsule. And in that capsule is going to be a message from you. What would that message be when they open it up?
100 years from now? And it's a message from me? It's a message from me to me?
It's a message from you to anybody, to you, to somebody else. It's a message that you left.
Leave your footprint leave a mark, leave a memory, but don't leave yourself.
I like that.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
good.
Okay. Okay. Do your thing.
He thought he was gonna have you. He thought he was gonna have you.
Nah, I'm ready.
Hey, that was
Stay ready for him to get
really
ready.
I'll get ready.
well. And here's the last question Old Country Boy has for you.
Yes, sir.
And I have sat here and I have listened. I've heard the story. I've heard your journey. I've heard everything that you went through. I heard the high mama was to your mama when you were talking about that queen, that queen that was doing this and she was dangling her feet. That was high to her.
Oh, that was
Such an
okay. Got
inspiration.
it. Oh, okay.
Such an
Gotcha.
inspiration to be able to hear that. And knowing about you and talking about and listening, I was here listening when you talked about you walked into that hospital room and that look that was on your face. I was here listening through everything that you said about your business, about starting, about who's gonna be there and who ain't gonna be there. Well, here's that one question that I have for you: is this? Through all that you have been through, and we face so many things in this life, we will all face some giants. There's some things that are to come that you will face that will be huge. But the question is, what are you on the other side of?
What am I on the other side of?
What are you on the other side of? What is that thing that you can say, you know what? When you look at this thing that's in front of you, it don't look as big and as bad as it once did because you already on the other side of something. What are you on the other side of?
You want me to give you the first two words to come to mind? Grace and favor. I pray too hard. I work too hard. I sacrifice too hard. So I have something in front of me, but I know if I stay focused and I keep pushing and I keep being me, stay humble, grace and mercy on the other side, I'm winning.
That was good, Tasha.
And that is beautiful. And a lot of people, and I ask those questions because both of those questions I asked is because a lot of times we seem to think that this stuff is for us,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really not for us. It is ours. Don't get me wrong. Don't get some people don't. I don't want nobody to get it twisted because my co-hosts always tell me you got to be careful what you say. So let me say it like this: everything that we go through is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Every tear that we cried is ours. Every bit of pain that we have felt is ours, but it's not for us.
But it's not for us.
It's
You said that
Can you
earlier.
touch and agree, sir?
Touch and agree.
I just said that. That's my firm belief. We go through, but if you walking right and you stay in focus, you'll know it may not right then and there feel good. It may not then and there make sense, but just know your trial is not your trial. Your tribulation is not your tribulation. It's for somebody. It's for somebody else. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna do whatever you do in that process. But when you come out, you're going to have to bring that back because the next person is going to need that.
yes. Wherever we are, and I'm finna get on off here so y'all can do y'all thing. Wherever we are in this life, wherever we are, whether we are in the pit or in the palace, wherever we are, there is somebody that is watching us where we are.
Where we are.
There is somebody watching us in the pit to see how we handle the pit.
Country,
And there's somebody watching us in the palace to see how we handle the palace.
Boy,
that's the popcorn.
That's the popcorn. I tell her, I watch her. A couple of weeks ago, we had a conversation. I say, through text, I want to say, I told her this. Baby, I've been watching you. Some people watch you to watch you fail. I'm watching you so I can grow, so I can be great. Yes, I'm watching you.
And that's what we give them the popcorn.
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 Get your movie ready.
And I salute it all, and I salute you. I salute both of you for what you're doing, for who you are. Old Country Boy is gonna get off of here. I might not even have to do a show because I got to be invited onto this one.
Well, I'm introducing. This is the Louisiana Country Boy.
Hey, Country Boy.
we trying to get her on this cruise.
I'm trying.
Well, come on the cruise.
I'm trying.
Come on the
schedules.
Look here, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes, sir.
If you come on the cruise, I can tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
Yes, sir.
Me and you can go fishing on the back of the boat.
God, here he go with this fishing thing.
As long as I ain't got to hook the fish myself. I'm good at catching the fish. I just don't want
to. Oh, you got your partner.
Me and you on the back of the boat.
I'm good at catching the fish. I got you.
Come
on, girl.
Fishing on the boat last cruise.
I got you. That's my brother took me to Conroe a couple of years ago to go fishing. Me, my mom, and my auntie. Ask who caught the most fish.
What? Look at you.
And they was talking about me because I'm loud. So I went on there for fun. So I had beer and I had music. Like I'm chilling.
Oh, you was having a picnic.
I was on the boat to have fun. Then I found out that we're not supposed to talk when you're fishing. So then so when I was quiet and I started catching all the fish, well then it became another issue. So I was like, you know what, y'all just haters. You just don't want to go fishing with me.
Went out to the fishing point where everybody quiet to catch the fish, and she went out with
and the shoulder and still caught all my fish. I'll count the most fish. My fish like me. My fish.
Your
fish
good. Like me. They came for me.
They came for me. So I'm with you, sir. I am really trying, though. I am. I'm trying to get this schedule together because she got something in June that I'm trying to come to.
She better figure out how to come to that.
I'm trying.
Or send somebody as her representative. So real quick, hey, Abe and Vicky, and then Consuelo. God grants you new portions of grace and mercy daily.
Amen.
Love it, love it, love it.
Amen.
All right, then, Country Boy, we're gonna look at some camels.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good now. All right.
You can get the camera.
I love him. Okay, guys. So y'all have seen me go live. I did a live before with my daughter. So we are adding candles to Nice Boutique. The difference with our candles is the marble. So right now we have 2 essential scents. The Candy Kisses, which is like a sweeter.
And that's what I like.
Yeah. Yes. So that's the sweeter Candy Kiss. Oh, you good. The other smell is Dusk Till Dawn. And that's more of a beach vibe. So smells.
If y'all like sweet, I like more of a sweet candle, and that's what this.
That's what that Candy Kisses is. Now this is your Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay. Well, I like the colors of this one. Let's see. It smells good, but it's real light. Mm-hmm. I'm a heavy hitter.
You like the heavy,
but like some people like this one. Like I have one in the bathroom that has probably this.
That light smell.
That light. Yeah. This is I like the colors. I like this one too. It's light, but
and it's the same. It's the same.
Most people like. To be honest, I'm the crazy one. Most people like,
and so that's what my purpose was because I'm a light. I like the light. It makes my head hurt. It's just too strong.
Right.
So the Dusk Till Dawn is supposed to be the thought process of sitting on the beach, relaxing. You got 2 drinks, and it's supposed to be calm, and it's supposed to be over the top.
And
this scent is like it's soft, but it's very warm. It's welcoming. It's cozy, and so when you look at the colors are supposed to take you to like beach, sand, water type.
Look like a camel gonna come through here.
Listen, walking through the desert.
Look like a camel gonna walk by in a minute. Yeah.
And then you got this one that has the sun. So it's 2 scents. But what I do is I make because I'm a visual person. I love pretty.
Okay.
And I love art. And so for me, you might like the smell, but what if you don't like that color? Mm-hmm. What if you don't, you don't like that color, but I love that smell. So what we did was we created, this is another one that goes with you.
Let me clear my nose.
Yeah, I didn't bring my coffee. I'm sorry. I forgot the coffee.
I like this one too. I like this one as much as I like this one, and I like this one more because it's
those
lighter.
Are the same one.
They are, but this one seems lighter.
Same thing.
Maybe my nose. Okay.
Same scent, just
Different colors.
and what happens is the color that you use, it changes the scent just very small, not a lot, but it will change the scent
because of the different.
because of the different.
Oh, I can show y'all. This is look at the color.
Same one that she likes.
You know what that looks like? Like it would be like a strawberry shortcake or something. That's what that's what it's.
The strawberry shortcake, yeah, the red.
And these three are the.
So those three are the candy kisses, the stronger ones. Then I have, like I said, I have the Dust Till Dawn. I think this is another. See, Candy Kiss, we just play with colors. I play with colors.
Now this one's
so you
pretty
just
one.
never know.
Look at this one, y'all. That one's pretty. Let me tell y'all the difference in something real quick, just real quick. I do love Bath and Body Works. Let me show y'all. It ain't as cute as this. Just FYI. So if you put it in, like my living room has a lot of browns in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like this. This will match my living room.
And now we do have labels, but I like the look, and so I want people to be able to see it, and then we'll put the label on when when you buy. So we do. Don't think, oh, Tasha selling our candles don't have labels. Yes, I got labels, but if I put the label on, you can't really see the color and the pretty and stuff. So I like being.
So what about putting the label up here?
Well, I thought about that. But the one we ordered, the one I have, it goes around.
Oh, got it.
And so trying to find one, which that is a good idea.
I just say that because
I like
so
you
pretty.
like
I like looking at it.
See what happens when entrepreneurs get together.
Yeah,
your
brains, you get to think because you can't think of everything because your brain start hurting.
Now,
mine do.
We also have specialty candles. Try this one. This is a coffee.
Where are you located? So we're gonna. Oh, I like this.
I am online. Go ahead and wrap.
Unwrap this. Unwrap it. I buy this for my daughter. My daughter loves coffee. Both my daughters.
Good. So that's a lot. That's a latte feel. Cafe latte.
This is a candle.
And it's supposed to give you the vibe of kind of like having creamer in it. If you see the top. And so we have that. I have that one. I didn't bring my other one. I have another one that has like coffee chips. It's not real coffee chips. It just looks like it. Sprinkle the coffee chips on it, and it's in another coffee mug. So I have. So I'm online.
That's Vicky.
Hey Vicky, I'm online, but I'll post my information and stuff. We actually don't go live with the candles until April.
Okay.
But I do have them made. I do have candles made and stuff and ready. But I'm that type of person.
Right.
So I have to put dates on stuff in order for me to do what I'm supposed to do. I have to put dates on it. So we go live with our candles in April, but I do have candles available if you see something you like and you want to order.
And what is your where is it? Where's my thing at? Banners. Oh, there we go. What is your email address? Website. Or do you want not a website, right?
No, not the way. You can put it under hold on, I'm gonna give you mine. Don't judge me. I haven't memorized it yet. Okay. Judge me not.
I won't judge you.
All right, so Ny's Aroma, NYSARO.
NYSARO.
MA. Therapy. THERAPY.
APY. Girl, both of us kind of see.
We both blind.
Okay, let's do
Y'all
this.
see us over here struggling. Therapy. Yep, that's
okay.
It. At gmail.com. You could even put my number in there, contact information.
What's the number?
832-253-3637. Wind Down Wednesday, y'all already had this information. I posted in here 5,000 times. So y'all already know. Y'all got all my information.
Y'all got it.
Only thing you ain't got is my address, and I ain't giving you that.
There we go.
But yeah, so the thing that's our.
So it's scrolling, guys. Across, you'll see her number and her email
address.
Thanks,
Vicky. Thank you very much. Yeah. So our candles, these are 11-ounce candles, 11.5 actually, but give or take. So it's an 11-ounce candle. We sell our marble candles for $25. $25, you get a marble candle, and some of them come with jasmine decorator on. Not all of them.
I'm gonna turn it over. Oh, where is it? Oh, y'all see something's in there. Y'all can't see it.
You can't see it.
I want to turn it over. Oh, that's what it is. It's cute, but it looks like whipped cream up here too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I like the marble. I never really thought about marble.
Thank you. So that's the thing. So I wanted to do, the people do candles. People doing candles all the time.
And that makes you have kind of a niche of.
Yeah, a little, can y'all see them? We trying.
You know what? Maybe my glass is dirty because
It's you and me. So just turn it like that.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Then there's the coffee mug.
Now my specialty candles, which like I said, are the ones that are in smell this one. This is my man. This is
your man.
That's where I want my man to smell. That's when I get a man. When the Lord sends him my way, this is how I want him to smell.
Just wait on.
Waiting patiently.
He is coming.
In the corner, Father. Waiting in the corner.
There we go.
Now I keep the saran wrap. No, you do. I keep the saran wrap so it can hold that scent. Right.
Okay, I smell it. That's how you want your man to smell though? Okay. Does it have like a musk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm not in the musk. That's why.
That's why she's not.
Yeah, but a lot of people are. I'm what just like my alcohol.
Yeah.
I like it sweet, and most people don't.
See, and I don't do
most
nothing.
people like sweet.
So
mine gotta be sweet.
The Candy Kisses, that scent is a original scent created by me and my daughter. Oh. Well, actually created by my daughter. I was just there. I do the color. So the Candy Kisses, that scent is an original nice aroma scent, and that's created by my daughter Adrian. And then the Dusk Till Dawn, same thing. It's an original scent created by myself.
Okay.
I do the marbling myself. They are hand poured. You get up to 50. No, you get 60. I'm sorry. You get up to 60 hours of burn time.
Oh, okay.
So you get 60 hours of burn time. We do use soy wax. We try to do the 2-wick method to make sure you get, the circumference. I don't know if you can see, but the circumference is big enough for 2 wicks. So you get a pretty good candle. Like I say, these are our marble candles are $25. Now, disclaimer, that's early sale. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you come to me early before I launch, we're launching April 16th.
Okay.
April 16th, the marble candles will go up. We will go up on the price for the marble candles because
why? They cost.
Thank you. And I don't want to hear your mouth because I've been researching. And so I already know how much I'll be paying for cake. I already know. So y'all come over here.
So let me ask you this. Will you offer any specials throughout your time?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, that's what I was saying. So so you come to an event and you see a candle. You like this candle. Cool. You get this candle for $25 and you can pick if you see a specialty candle that you like. The normal, no matter what size the specialty candle is, the normal price for your specialty candle is $20. But if you get a $25 candle and you want to get a specialty candle, you get this specialty candle for $15.
Okay. Well, that's
so fair. You get $25 candle. And now, mind you, let's just say just for this candle, this is the same size, if not bigger, than my 11-ounce candle. So you're still getting a good deal because you're getting a whole nother full candle. Now, the deal is still the same.
I'm just joking.
I'm working on it.
But you know what? On your website, you can do, I don't know who y'all using for your website, but if you end up find one that doesn't offer paying for it.
Does what?
Paying for it.
Paying for it?
Like they have Klarna and stuff. I have
payment plans and stuff. Mm-hmm. I want to say I'm with
not Squarespace.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh God.
So I'll pay so we can shop up. We can stock up.
I can't think of the name of the people.
Okay, you can just look in there and see that they probably do.
I want to say they do. Okay. They gave me a lot of different ways of paying, but I did it with the boutique. So now with the candles, I'm revamping. Okay. So we have a website up. I'm just revamping it to add my candles to the boutique.
So you're gonna add just another tab or another page.
Another. Awesome. It'll be a whole nother tab situation.
I love that.
And this is another specialty candle. Now, catch what this is. I'm not changing the price on the specialty. Specialty candles are going to be the same price because they're a specialty candle. Right. So yes, this candle is smaller than this candle, but the prices will remain the same. It's by itself is $25. No, I'm sorry, by itself is $20. But if you get it with another candle, you get it for $15.
Easy, y'all.
Easy
Oh my
peasy.
God, I was thinking about my sister. Her birthday is April the 16th. I buy a candle every year on her birthday. I was going to ask you what date in April. Look at God.
April. Girl, listen, I'm just looking at the April 16th.
Yeah.
How funny. Yes, contact me, Miss Vicky. My number 832-253-3637. I know she.
And if you forget it, just let me know, Vicky. I can get it for you.
Yes,
and she lives in this area. Yeah.
It don't matter where I live here. I come out to you. Now listen, now don't be over in a whole nother state talking about you said. I'll come in Houston. I will come to you. We'll meet up or something.
Y'all always come to my house. I don't never have no company. Y'all always come out. Vicky got to come do her vision board because we did vision boards and she didn't get to make it, and so she's supposed to come. I still got her materials to do.
And we'll have wine.
We'll have wine
because
we need to make it on a night. We need to make it on a Wednesday. Wine Wednesday vision board.
Yeah. Spirit, she is it. Oh,
so that's why.
Understand.
Okay, gotcha.
I definitely understand, Miss Vicky. Will you reach out to me and let me know, and we'll work something out. Reach out to me.
Awesome.
I totally get it. So, yeah, and then
love these, Tasha. Great job. Like I'm really excited about this for you.
Thank you.
What made y'all start doing it?
Actually, okay, so I started Nice Boutique. I wasn't into clothes. So Nice Boutique was really, it was my healing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice Boutique was something that got me through my healing, a rough, very horrible time in life. And then started to just sit back and because I didn't want to just stop.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just stop because I had faithful clientele that really were very supportive. And
I can't think of her name, but she's a dancer, really cute, petite. Ashley.
Biggest supporter.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
I know she definitely
biggest supporter.
Yeah.
Always she will pull up on me.
Yes.
So I cannot wait for her to see. She's excited about the camp.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ashley's one of my biggest supporters. But yeah, so I didn't want to just let it go, but I wanted to find something that was passionate for me, something that I like. And like I said, I love looking at beautiful things.
Yeah.
I love beauty. I'm a very pushed person.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna catch me with something that's attractive to the eye.
Yes.
And then of course, what female doesn't like something that smells good?
And my favorite color is orange. That's why this one is my favorite color is orange.
And yeah, you'd be surprised. There's no orange in there.
Really? It just looks orange. Y'all mix the colors, and that's what came out.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
So I have different techniques, and actually, and that's the other fun thing about this. I have different techniques that I do. So your candle, you will not see another candle. Yeah, you will not see it unless you just tell me you just want a plain white basic candle. But your candle, it will smell the same. But even here, you heard depending on the dye that's in there, it kind of changes it.
Okay, so keep that one for me.
Got my first.
Yeah, make sure when you have your thing, you tell them I was the first.
You're the first. But yeah, so I wanted to do something that was a passion for me.
And you said it was relaxing as well.
Oh man, it's stirring.
Yeah,
stirring the wax. Like I literally be in the daydream. I be up there praying. Because you gotta stir, you gotta stir for a certain amount of time. But I'll have I'll tell Siri, I'm like, Siri, because I will stir and I will go off into la la. Because I'm in my kitchen, I have music playing, like I'm making a whole vibe. Right. Somebody told me, Tasha, you need to actually start a candle class. Can I get great first?
And let me well, I hear what you're saying about being great, but let me just
here she go. Come on,
let me say this because so my sister does a million things.
Yes, she does.
And that is what she's going towards now, and that's where the money is.
Yeah,
because everybody wants to learn.
Because everybody,
and even though you see everybody teaching all these classes, if you have some people are out again for the money.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha, you have a passion for what you're doing, and you have a personality.
Oh, thank you.
So when you don't have to be perfect. We got to remember that part for all of us. You do not have to be perfect to start what you're doing. Because if you want to be perfect, my sister has a great website. She had it for a year, but she just now launched it. Because she wanted to be perfect. And I told her, you'll never launch it if it's gonna be my people's always saying, well, don't say you can't say first of all, I'm gonna say on my show because I'm a human being. I am not a robot. And so which makes people comfortable to come on with me because they don't have to be perfect like you think you have to be. But once you feel, I don't know if I should say that to you though.
Let me
Once
hear
you
it.
feel comfortable,
Mhm.
but that don't mean perfect.
Right.
You need to make a move with the classes.
Well, you're not
You
the
know,
first person, but
yeah.
that's again,
Yeah.
that's another God thing. See,
It
y'all,
is.
I'm trying to hold on, people, hold on, wind down, y'all. I already know how it goes with me. Don't start none, won't be none.
Won't
Just
be none.
let me get my life together. I'm working on it. Hey, y'all. Hey, peeps. Okay, but that's another thing when we say God is tied into so much. You didn't know that like you're the third person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you literally the third person to say.
Confirmation.
Yeah, and again, I'm doing this because I feel, well, first off, my daughter, it's something amazing for me and my oldest to do together.
Yeah.
She has some things that she's struggling with, and by accident, she says this actually calms her. So so having to deal with the medication, she doesn't even have to do that all that much because doing this calms her.
Yes.
And this wasn't even meant for that. You know,
and you find it, yeah.
So yeah. If entrepreneurs, if it's something that y'all are wanting to do, it's something that you dream. And if it's something that's constant, like now I'm not saying every other day you got a vision. Not saying that that's not a thing.
Like that. It didn't work out.
Not saying that that's not a thing.
Right.
But when you have that something that's just like it's riding you, man.
Yeah.
It's like
and it keeps coming back.
Like y'all, I can't sleep. I'm forever smelling like a candle. People, I get compliments about how good I smell. I don't even wear my perfume no more.
Because around candles.
Because I'm literally walking around smelling like a candle all the time. Like, you have to believe in yourself. And I feel like with us, and like Wind Down Wednesday, I know who's on there. So my Black Queens. With us, we have a hard time believing in ourselves. We have a hard time believing in others. We have and it shouldn't be that hard. Something just so simple and easy and beautiful can change an attitude, can change a mindset. Like I said, my daughter, this is something, and for me too, this is relaxing. Yeah. I wasn't even doing it to sell at first. Yeah,
and when you look at it, they all look kind of relaxing, to be honest with you. Especially me looking at my orange. But I was going to say that too, that, you know, anxiety and depression is on a high right now. Even more so, especially for our boys. But my sister started her business. She talks about this story too. She needs to put that on her website. Now I think about it. That she was full of anxiety. It runs in our family. Anxiety and depression runs in our family. But she went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "You need to find your hobby." And that she actually started with the candles, but that was making her have more anxiety. She had to wait for. So she started with the t-shirts while she was waiting on the candles. But then she realized, oh my God, I got this thing for this. Then she started the tumbler. And I do have to tell her sometimes you, because customers will run you crazy. Right. They will. Not to say you got to come out, because the whole reason for you doing this was for you not having anxiety. So I'm saying this to y'all because even though, like you said, your daughter started doing this, that's not what she even did it for. It happens. So when you do have something that you think about, you want to do, try it. But also, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, try to find something like this that you can do and partake in. Because drinking is not the answer. It's fun. Right. It's fun. I said it like I drink like that. Like I drink Moscato, which is nothing. But y'all know. Yeah. Was, you know, the funny story, my sister, you know, because I don't drink like that. Back in Divas days, I come back and got me a 151 or a what was the one, Blue Motherfucker? The Blue Mother. It was that I would come down and they have me one there because they want to see me at the box. Yeah. So, but yeah, but a chocolate martini. I tried that with my sister. It's really good. So, and then you gotta have the right people. You gotta have the right people to make it. Now, that one there will take me there, past there, because I don't realize I'm drinking alcohol, right? Because it's so good. The one in Martinis and More. We went to. We were downtown somewhere. Not Hearsay. Oh, really? Hearsay. It's downtown. I know exactly what you're talking about. We went there for food. We went there for brunch. Me and my friend. Really good chocolate martini. I didn't know that. Okay, well, I'm gonna tell him because we've been trying to find a place to get me a martini. He doesn't drink, but we were trying to find somewhere for me to get a martini. And he's walking distance from there, so. I need to say that definitely. Let me know when y'all going out. See, I've been looking for girls, and I'm trying to get. We're gonna get a girl, but we're gonna get a. But I wanted to. We're not gonna be. Not that time. We're gonna go to one of those nice. I know where you're gonna go. I got it. When we go down, we're gonna talk about it off screen. I got a place for you. But I don't want to tell everybody because I just found out about it and it is so amazing. I don't want to tell everybody in the world because I don't want everybody else to come because it's one of those.
I keep saying I need a girls' time when we just.
I'll tell you one thing: it got candy and alcohol and charcuterie boards
And a charcuterie.
No talking. And there's not many people in there.
That's even.
It's a speakeasy.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm
not
gonna tell you the name of it.
Look, she couldn't help herself.
So you walk when you get there. I'm looking at the place like, why she got this? I'm just like, what's that? It's like over here close to Antoine, whatever. So when you walk in, it's a gorgeous candy store, right? And I'm asking, are we in the right? Because we're going to a happy hour for somebody's birthday party. So yeah, this is the right place. I said, y'all got a hidden door? I'm joking. There's a hidden freaking door. You open the candy store door. And you go in and it is beautiful. And guess what?
I got a new spot. And
guess what? I like Tootsie Rolls. When I came out, I said, well, how much? Because they had all the candy, like a candy store. I said, well, how much is the candy? Like, I'm thinking 5 cents. So it's free. I said, you shouldn't have told me that and have these Tootsie Rolls. But I'm not going to hurt y'all. I'm going to take some Tootsie Rolls and some of this gum.
She took a whole
So
hand.
we all, and by this time, because I was the only one that had the nerve to ask.
So
but it's so cute. Okay, yes, that's going. I'm gonna get her to make that. I'm gonna remind her. That would be really nice for.
Good on a Wednesday.
I gotta check.
Yeah, check and see.
I'll check.
I'm definitely down.
So y'all, we're gonna wrap up. Like Country Boy said, he's not gonna get to go on his own show. Oh gosh, I'm going between the two of these. I like the look of this one more, but you say they're the same. They are. You're really right. You really are right.
Same. And I feel like it's our mind because it looks different, and so your mind is telling you it's kind of different.
I think so,
but it's like no, but that's the point. That's like that's literally my whole. It's the same scent,
but just a different look.
Because you may not like this one, you might like this one and say it. So why not?
And like if someone has their favorite colors, let's just say Miss Vicky. If her sister had favorite colors,
I do, and yes, I will.
Okay,
that's a part I did. Thank you. See her. Good looking out. Yes, and I do special orders, especially for that type of that event, that type of moment, Miss Vicky. Yes, I would definitely. Were you in my house yesterday when I was talking? I swore I had this conversation. I told my daughter, I said I wanted to do specialty, take requests for those that have like a special color thing that they want to do. Right.
Because if your sister, like my daddy's favorite color was blue.
So. And like I say, your candle will be your candle. Nobody will have a candle that looks like yours. I can stand firm and say that. Yeah. Matter of fact, she's looking at them now. None of them look alike. And these were all made at the same day. So
really,
yeah. So you will definitely get your own.
So what is your candle company gonna be called?
Nice Aroma Boutique.
Okay, you said that. You typed it. Y'all see it up there. There's the website. The email
is Nice Aromatherapy. But let me tell you real quick before we get off. Okay. So the reason I changed it is because I was praying. So I did Nice Aromatherapy because that's what everybody aromatherapy. That's what everybody says. That's what everybody aromatherapy. Yeah. And so I was actually on the way to go get my what's the paperwork?
DBA.
Thank you. I was on the way to go get my my DBA to the courthouse. And I was like, man, God, is this the name? Is this the name I want to go with? And as clear as day, I heard Nice Aroma Boutique. And originally, I wasn't even going to put it with Nice Boutique. It was going to be its own separate thing. And so when I heard Nice Aroma Boutique, I was like, okay, cool. That's fine. I'll change it to that. Well, then I get home. I didn't tell nobody this story. I get home, and my brother's talking to me, blah, blah, blah. He was like, Tasha, why don't you just put it with Nice Boutique? Why don't you just mix it together? So it just all kind of tied.
Confirmation again.
Thank you.
Confirmation.
I'm telling y'all, I came into 2025. I'm praying about everything. I don't care what it is. I'm praying about the food.
Everything.
Like even my old fashions, I'd be like, Lord, I'm not gonna have too many of them, but I need one.
I need it to be good.
And I need it to be good. I ain't playing, y'all. I'm praying about everything because, like, for real, it's a different type.
And then we're just in a whole different world. And when we talk about how I mentioned earlier about how hard it is to work in this, and I've tried to leave before, but it's just what I love. Being in a male dominated, and I think about Jasmine Crockett today, and we're gonna close after this. Jasmine Crockett called the governor Hot Wheels, which most of us do.
We do.
Been it for many different reasons. And she's from Texas, so she's of the culture of us calling him that. But my thing is, they are trying to condemn her. They're trying to censure her and all this stuff. And it's like, you're president. And I don't care who y'all vote for, just me. Y'all president run around making fun of people who have mental issues, who are autistic, have all these things. He made a really ugly gesture. And somebody posted it under the Republican saying what he said. They posted President Trump doing this horrible, horrible imitation of someone who has special needs. He's done that forever. And he's talked about people's wives. He's talked about so many people. It makes my mind explode when I think about the double standard.
And it's
all because it's a man's world, but also in that respect, it has to do with race as well. Right. But anyway, I was just saying all that to say it's hard out here for us.
It really is.
It is.
And so supporting us is
what we need to do.
It's like a necessity.
It's a necessity. Because they will wipe us out.
If they could.
Because we're not going to let them.
We're not going to let them.
But yeah, we got to support each other. We've got to, I see women coming on. Even when we have running the president, I would see women of color saying horrible things about the person our girl that was running. And then I hear women talking about Jasmine Crockett. Like, it's just like, when are we going to just stop and back? You don't have to back them for what they said, but shut up.
Just be quiet. Because now y'all all miserable. Yeah. Now we all looking crazy.
We gotta back people up. And then with these candles, with Nas Boutique, the clothing boutique, I told her I used to go here, but definitely I'll buy some from here. Because this one smells really, really good. And then I'll have to go smell it too. I need a joke. The coffee because my nose hurt. But anyway, so y'all, we got it this year. I did a live and I talked about, I'm usually talking about support, but not just supporting. Is it reciprocation? Reciprocity is what we need to do. We need to give back. She needs to support me. I need to support her. But the funny thing is that we do, and we always have in our own way. We may not have talked for 6 months, but we still share each other's things. If I see something that I may not go, I still share it. And she just reminded me today, I paid for something, forgot to go. But I do try to support in that way.
And I'm looking at my calendar now, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to finagle my way into her event because I got to finagle.
Because you got to sell. Your daughter got to come anyway and sell these candles.
I'm trying to finagle.
You got to come sell these candles at that because I need vendors. So we're gonna wrap up now, but let me give our last commercial. Make sure y'all check out Nas Aromatherapy. Boutique. It's gonna be boutique, but the email right now is that until you get it.
Correct.
But y'all can contact Natasha. If you don't write it down now, let me know. I can get her. I always give you her information. She said it's okay. But y'all support this young Black queen who is my friend. It is so funny how we made it, and we've stayed in touch all these years. Yes. Like we don't talk daily, but what we do is like we ain't never missed a beat.
I'm telling you, we were in the twilight.
We were in the twilight,
and through the twilight, we saw the lights. And look at us now.
And look at us.
We so happy.
And we glad we're not blocking people.
Do you hear me?
They see us doing stuff.
It was the twilight.
Love.
Oh, shout out real quick.
Oh, yes.
I am giving my girl, hey, if y'all Wind Down Wednesday, anybody.
And let me say that about Wind Down Wednesday. Her Facebook group page is of women, like-minded women, no drama. Okay, I got to back up. Stop. Talk to presence. I forgot the question. This last question. Yes. As far as we talk about, we want those groups to be a safe space. Mm-hmm. If you find that the safe space has been betrayed,
gotta go.
Do we? Okay. I did that with my group. I had to release somebody because I can't. I can't. I got to be protective of that because people at our Valentine's Day, it became very deep.
Yeah.
And so I can't have someone that's doing that. So okay, I want to make sure that.
Yeah, if you and I go on there numerous times throughout the year to give fresh reminders because we have new people.
Right.
And so everybody doesn't see the first year of the spiel. So I have to go back in. But yeah, and then you have questions you have to answer. Yes. I'm the person that monitors the page.
Okay.
So I'm very no nonsense because not just for y'all, but this is literally my safe space. Like I go there. I go on Wind Down Wednesday before I go on my Facebook page. And sometimes I don't go on my Facebook page. I'm just on Wind Down Wednesday. Yeah, straight there. So it's a safe space. Black women. No, I don't have an issue with anybody else. It's just we don't have a space. Yes, and I desire with everything in me to create a safe space for Black Queens. That's what I call us in the page. If you want to join, this is the pic. This is what it looks like, except my face is somewhere in the glass, maybe. But it's Wind Down Wednesday. Safe space. You come in. I encourage promoting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage, now, no nonsense. Now, I don't deal with nonsense. No madness. So don't be mad. So scroll through before you start posting. Scroll through and feel the vibe.
Feel the vibe.
Feel the vibe and check us out first before you
Check
start
the room,
posting.
check the room.
That part. But yes, no, this is I say it all the time. It's not my page. Yes, I started it, and yes, I do monitor it. But this page is for everybody. So if you have something that you're doing great, you have something that you want to inform us on, you just want to vent.
Somebody will answer and give you some good encouraging words. But just make sure y'all go to it's Wind Down Wednesday.
We have shirts for sale as well. If you want your t-shirt, we're selling our t-shirts. $20.
And I want to say this last thing to you, Natasha. I think you're doing amazing. I think you're doing amazing, and I love that we stay friends. I know I'm not always the easiest person, so they say.
Really?
Yeah, now
I'm like, I ain't never had an issue.
What they say. But I truly love you. I'm glad that we came in contact. It's funny when we met each other, we instantly clicked. Was it because we was in the Twilight Zone?
It was the Twilight Zone. But we're gonna tell y'all about that Twilight Zone.
One day we're gonna tell you.
On a
Wind Down Wednesday, we're gonna tell you about the Twilight Zone.
It was
yeah,
we survived.
but it was fun.
It was fun.
We had fun.
We had some fun.
But when the fun stopped, we had to make a move.
We had to
dip. How they say we had to dip out. But I want to say this to you though. You do not ever have to make a disclaimer about hosting anything that is Black African American queens, because we are Black and you don't have to make an excuse. You don't have to have a disclaimer.
Thank you.
It is what it is, and you do what you do, and it's a great space for us. But y'all go to Wind Down Wednesday on Facebook, hunt her down, candles. And she does have beautiful clothing that she does have. It'll be on her. It's on her
on the website.
On the website. But yes, that's it. You have any last words you want to say?
I love y'all with everything in me, and I wish nothing but the absolute best for everybody that took time out to join us. Appreciate you.
Let's see how long we was on. We was on almost 2 hours, y'all. So I'm gonna have to cut this in half.
We had a lot to talk about. We ain't seen each other forever.
I'm gonna have to make this part 1 and part 2 on the radio, because I'm gonna. Also, I'm a part of the 105, the Box 105. I'm still learning. I'm new at it, but it comes on every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna probably make it a 1 and a 2 so we can hear the whole thing. So it comes on every Saturday at 3.
Post it. Are you able to post
yes,
it?
I'm posting. I'm gonna post it, and I'll post it on Facebook. It won't be this Saturday, but ours will be the next Saturday, because I have one to put on here. This Saturday will be Love Unscripted with Trina and Trish, and the topic was, I don't know what the topic was. It was a pop-up shop, but it had to do with relationships. It was about relationships. And join us. We kind of just look for things. We have the pop-up during the week. We have a pop-up. She is in Europe with her man right now. So we have to wait for her to come back, and we'll start again. But we take names, kind of what we used to do, where we used to pull the names out. That's when we pulled the topics out. And so we did that one day. We had some really good topics. Yeah. So we're going to do that. That's kind of how we're going to do it. Get people to send us in questions. And then, of course, one question leads into 20,000 other questions.
Bella might do that. Bella?
Yes. And y'all actually, but you and Bella should come on with me and Trish one day. We just all be on point. It would be on point. Yeah.
We would definitely.
It was really good. I'll just say, we've been talking about, in order for you to be in a relationship, does the man have to ask the question, or do we assume? That's where we're at right now. We're trying to figure that out.
Do
they have to say, will you be my girlfriend? Will you be my boyfriend?
Yes.
Look, Latricia thinks this. She said, no, because we going out, we go together. No, she said, we go together.
Oh, it's automatic.
We go together.
Okay. Well, I'm here for that too. But see, the problem with that is when you assume,
they tell you 6 months down the line,
they on some other bull crap.
You
thinking the whole time.
They didn't think, you thought this was a relationship? No, boo, that's not what. No, I'm not. I don't really want a relationship.
But you want everything else.
But 6 months, yeah. We ain't doing that no more.
In 2025, I pray about everything.
I love it.
Everything.
Pray about everything.
And baby, let me tell you how God is dropping them left from. They just disappear.
And for me, it's the friends that I've read the book. I was in a book club, and it's called Hearing the Voice, Listen to the Voice of God. I can't remember one of those. Remember that? See that one? That was one of Forgetting What You Can't Forget.
Forget.
But anyway, it's one called hearing the vision, hearing the voice of God. And if I tell you, it will talk about discernment. When you pray for discernment, you better be ready for tears or disappointment. Because the ones that you thought, he gonna show you every one of them back. He ain't gonna show you all of them one time. It's gonna be the day, about a week later, you be like, what?
But that's so funny in this day and age. I'm so okay with it.
I
literally told
because
God,
I'm ready for you to be gone.
Baby, listen. If it ain't
hey,
for
how
me,
you doing? And that's what I got.
If it ain't for me, and I have been perfectly good.
Just take
quick.
It. Yeah, like a Band-Aid. But y'all, we gonna get out here because we will be talking to next week. Like Country Boy said, we gotta get Natasha back. You know what? We're gonna do some collaborating. We'll talk about that soon so we can get y'all on. But I just want y'all to remember to please, if you know any vendors, send them my way. I need vendors for this upcoming
event. June
14th. Hey, Showtime.
Tucker, what you doing?
Him and his beautiful wife are supposed to come on and talk about their love story. We're waiting on him to get a date.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Tucker.
Yeah, have you ever watched their little skits?
Girl, I've seen some of his He's crazy.
Hilarious. Yeah.
Every time I see him, I get a big hug.
And now you can't do nothing but laugh when you see him because you think about the skit and you'll be like, oh, Lord. But anyway, so thanks for y'all. Thanks for clicking in and watching us tonight. But we have some fun stuff. When we talk about rebrand, restructure, I did restructure, and that's how I came up with the Love Unscripted, Trina and Trish. It'll be Trina and Trish, but it's going to be us inviting other people in to have the conversation because we all have questions about love, dating, situationships, and all of that. And we gotta put that out there. And people actually, we really have some good viewings for that.
I checked in once. I need reminders.
That, and then you can always go on because it stays on YouTube. So you can always go back to YouTube and watch it. So yeah, you on live, I know, because it's funnier. But y'all, we gonna get out of here. Thank you so much. And remember, in 2025, we are praying for everything. The glass of water you drink, pray about. Child, please, with what we got going on in the world. Yeah. But I'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all go to youtube.com/chatwithtrina. Hit the I'm saying this is so long. Hit the little bell so you can be reminded when I upload a new video. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.